Hello, hope you're doing really awesome this time. Tonight I want to discuss some really very quick thing about Bmbs Examination, Business Management and Behavioral Studies. Like most of us perceive that this examination is 100% rote learning. I know why they say, because of these action words used in the examination, that's describe, identify, explain, list. So what they perceive that it's 100% rote learning. Some students perceive that it's 70 to 80% rote learning because of 2 or 3 questions we see these days in examination are case studies. And in case studies, obviously the rote learning strategy is flopped. Now, those who think it's 100% or 80% rote learning, now like what they think what they think is in case studies you need concept. And in knowledge-based question, you don't need any concept. This is what they think. And let me clarify, like this is the misperception, misconception. And this is one of the major causes, or I must say it is the cause of getting a fail or getting a referral in the examination. Now, forget about case studies. In case studies, like we all are on the same page that the concept is must. But what about the knowledge-based question? Let's discuss just one example. Let's say management theories. For example, you're asked in the examination that write down the classical principles of organization. Now, most of the students are blanked. They don't know what is classical school. They just remember that guy, that French guy, Henry Fayol. They want examiner to ask this question this way. Write down the principles of organization provided by Henry Fayol. So that rote learning, these are basically rote learners. So they want to know in the examination, they want the question with the name of Henry Fayol. And once it says classical school, they are flop. So now you see, you must know, like this is just one of the example, you must know not only the name of the writer, but the background of the writer, the time of the writer, the era of the writer. Otherwise, like again, if the examiner is getting smarter these days. If you twist the question, you are out. Second thing, if you are asked to criticize any writer, any theory, any experiment, any philosophy, again, the students say, they're blanked. Man, this was not in the book. You know, to criticize any theory, first of all, you must understand, let's say, Abraham Maslow. So if you do not understand Maslow hierarchy, how can you criticize it? And when you are asked to criticize any writer, you not only understand that particular writer, but also in contrast, you need to understand the other writers as well. Let's say classical schools, you must know in contrast the modern school as well. Then you can write down if you are asked that the clashes between the classical and the modern school, or sometime the examiner not only asks you to criticize one of the writers, but sometime he asks you to criticize or provide the limitation of the whole era of the whole school. Let's say New Human Relations School, or the drawbacks or the limitation of scientific management. It's not about Frederick W. Taylor, it's about the whole school. So then again, you need a very shiny, very bright concept. Well, long story short, to get a pass, to get a clearance, it's not for everyone, and it's not easy for everyone. Definitely you need smart vocabulary, flow of sentence, and the major thing is the concept. Like this is misperception, misconception. I don't know why people perceive it as like it's a rote learning. And I just said, it's not only for the case study. For the knowledge-based question, you must have very, very good concept. Well, thank you for listening, and wish you very good luck for examination, and you have a very good day in Pakistan. Thank you.